Both those runs have been as Buford came in at the slot back for Schragle, who was injured on his first nice run.
They have dry field on the short side here.
First down and 10, they pitch. Here's Bloom. He's inside the 45, taken down from behind at the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 4 and set up second down and 6.
That was a nice job of Hobart to use the what we can call dry field on this near sideline, and it was just a short pitch, and they had some room to maneuver here in dry field.
Yeah, I don't know if any of that's dry tonight, Coach.
Well, yeah, I shouldn't say dry, but at least we can see grass, right? You might see the same thing here.
Second down and 5. They got slot left. Now the tight end goes in motion, and Bigby hands to Bloom again. He's got an opening to the 35. He's got one man to beat. He's torn down at the 30-yard line. Stabolito in the secondary for Griffith. What will look like a touchdown-saving tackle as Hobart carries for another first down on their opening drive.
Yeah, they're utilizing the grass portion of the field, Joe, and that time they unbalanced their line into the wide field and came back to the short side.
Decal 12, Fort Wayne 0.
First down, 10 for Hobart, just outside the Griffith 30. Bigby up the middle, Bloom bounces off, has another opening, and slips down to the 23, trying to cut. And a gain of 7, and the first time the field's been a factor as with the ball carrier.
Well, it wasn't a factor into the line, only when he tried to cut, that's right. But that was just a fullback trap right up the middle.
Pick up about 7 on the play, second down and 3.
Gain of 7, second down and 3, an impressive opening drive.
Very much so.
For the Brickies. They have run it effectively, yet to throw the ball.
I have to think, Joe, they're going to go left here. If you see that there's a lot of grass portion on the field here.
Eric Jurek is at the left guard, Shannon Murdoch to tackle, and they've been running that way. It goes that way again to Bloom.
Power football, that's all it was, power off tackle.
Bloom runs over a Panther down to the 15-yard line for another Hobart first down.
First down for the Brickies, mark the ball just inside the 15-yard line. First down.
Well, they're testing this vaunted Griffith defense early. I think you're going to see it left here again. They're going to utilize this green grass area.
First and 10 Hobart. Ball at the 15-yard line. They hand it off at the reverse, and that time a Panther in the backfield to make the stop. Brett Elam, number 91, the linebacker, shot in the line of scrimmage and made the tackle for loss.
Yeah, they tried their inside reverse once again. They had what appeared to be an unbalanced line to the right side, and Griffith is there waiting.
Elam, who's had a great year, and another big play and a tackle for a loss of 2. Second down and 12 now from the Griffith 17. Opening drive tonight, 7:05 to go, first quarter, no score.
This time they spread their offense.
They fake, Bigby looks to throw, has time, flies the middle, picked off, intercepted by the Panthers. Now the race is on. It's Stabolito who's hit from behind, and he has it upfield for the Panthers. Their offense has come on the field for the first time tonight.
Well, great for Griffith, but unfortunate for Hobart. You have to question, he running down the field as they were, and
he threw into coverage though.
Sure did. He did throw into coverage, yeah.
He definitely threw into coverage. Stabolito, who had an interception last week, has one here tonight. And the Panthers offensively on the field for the first time. We'll check their starters for you after this play at the first down and 10 for Griffith up at the 34-yard line. So the Panther defense indeed does dodge a big bullet there.
Well, that's what their defense is known for, playing great defense, and interceptions are part of it.
Coverage in front of that receiver and coverage behind. You might be seeing the replay at home. We're not seeing it here on site, but you're possibly seeing that at home. And Stabolito behind the coverage and stepped inside nicely and made the pickoff. First down and 10 for Griffith as the Bone is on the field with Sherry, the tight end, to the right side. Did they fake to Matson? Yes, they did. Radke ran around the left side, ran upfield to the 38 and had a huge hole, but slipped down.
Out across the 35-yard
That's kind of interesting. They, you think usually they'll give it to their fullback, test the middle of the defense, but they're taking it right outside and saying, forget this weather.
About 3 yards on the play.
Well, and it was stacked up in the middle as well. Now we've got an official's timeout. Second down and 7 upcoming. Let's show you the Griffith offense there when we get a chance. Portman, Higgins, Kavesi, Grubbs, Kirk, and Sherry, the offensive line. The backfield of Bo Radke, the quarterback, Matson, Godey, Hubbard, and Tharp, as we are ready for second down and 7. Clock running, 6:12 to go. First quarter. Radke and a fumble, trying to get it to the second man through. First loose ball tonight, and who's covered it? Bo Radke has struggled twice with his footing on both plays.
Well,
Griffith does cover it.
Joe, it has to make you wonder if it's very wise to stay off the field in pregame. You know, these guys weren't used to this condition.
Spotted out near just shy of the 40-yard line.
I think you're right, though. That's center of the field. You're going to have to try to maybe run some plays outside that middle.
No, you're going to have to avoid it, no doubt about it. They're right in the thick of it right now, and, you know, it's there's nowhere to run here.
Third down and 4. They give Matson the fullback, and he's close to the first down. Looks like he's short. He needed to get to the 45, and it looks like he's tackled down at the 44-yard line. Cecil on the stop.
Officials timeout.
The winner tonight will play in the semi-state next week. If Griffith wins, they'll be home regardless. If Hobart wins, they would travel to DeKalb and host Fort Wayne. And we understand DeKalb was leading in that game 12-0 at halftime.
Fourth down and a short run for the Panthers from their own.
Fourth down and short.
42-yard line.
44-yard line. Boy, a tough night to be going for on 4th and 1, where the Panthers will go.
And I think
tough night to punt, too, though.
Well, but I think you got to play field position. And the way they ran the ball down the field, I think I'd be kicking it.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough night to do just about anything. Snapping that ball. Now they they tighten up the formation here as they pull
maybe a quarterback sneak here. No.
Matson, fullback, and he looks like he's got it. He just needed to get to the 44, and he has the Griffith first down.
Give the tackle to Doug Blue, first down Griffith.
I'll tell you what, you can see defensively for Hobart, they have stacked the middle, and they're going to take their chances with the outside on a wet field tonight. That time, Godey had one man out here following him wide. Hobart very concerned, I know, talking to Coach Howell this week about the Griffith wishbone. And they haven't ran a lot of wishbone this year.
No, they haven't. And you can look at their formation right there.
They're in it there.
Like that was a belly play.
Second man through. Yes. I think it's Kalinsky. Yep, all the way down into Hobart territory, down to the 43-yard line. He has a Griffith first down there. Scott Kalinsky, the ball carrier. First and 10 Panthers at the 41.
That's a great play in the wishbone scheme. You get used to tackling that fullback for the ball, then they pull the ball, give it to the second back through with a lead back, Joe. So you might see a lot of that tonight.
First and 10 Panthers. Radke shouting signals along the line of scrimmage. Second man through, looks like Godey, ducks outside. Godey inside the 35, down to the 33-yard line near another Griffith first down.
That's another play on the wishbone attack called, Griffith calls it the slant play. It's an off-tackle play that looks like an option. Very, very successful play for us for years, and likewise for Griffith.
Second and short. Broken bone this time. Kalinsky's lined up sort of in the wing to the left side. Second and short. Long count, Radke gives, fullback. And fullback has the first down. Matson down to the 31, where it'll be a 1st and 10 Griffith.
What's interesting, both teams carrying the ball all the way down the field. Maybe it's going to be it's going to get down to mistake-free football. Let's see how far Griffith can take it here.
Hobart offensively and defensively through the years just been outstanding, but in recent years, you know, defensively they've had some tough times. Here's Cody.
There's the belly play again, Joe. Second man through.
20-yard line. On the stop. Push
You
down.
notice they're doing the same thing here too. They're keeping down on the, I'm not going to call it the dry side, but the grass side of the field where they've got a little better footing. So while Hobart was going to their left going down the field, Griffith is doing likewise.
Ryan Godey carried for another first down. It's 1st and 10 Griffith down to the Hobart 21. Radke again, our first train tonight. And Radke changing the play. Second man through. Carries inside the 15 down to the 13-yard line. Scott Kalinsky on the carry and a gain of 7.
That's 3 times in this series that they've run the belly play, and I'm just guessing they picked up 15 yards, 15 to 20 yards on 3 plays.
Griffith, a very big physical offensive line.
Pick up of about 6, 2nd down and 4.
Anchored by big number 69, Keith Portman, who goes 275. 2nd down and 4. There's Matson with a hole. Matson to the 5. Matson into the end zone for the touchdown. 9-yard run. Well, they'll call it a 13-yard run, I believe. And Matson has Griffith on the board, 6-0.
Joe, I think we're in for a running game tonight. You saw it both sides. One of the worst things that happened tonight so far was a pass, right? And you're going to hear that from me tonight. You know it.
Yeah, this is not passing conditions tonight.
Exactly.
But again, it was
series down the field, though. That really was.
Kind of a poor decision on Bigby's part, thrown into traffic, and I'm sure that's not where the Hobart staff wanted him to throw it. And it cost them the turnover, and Griffith's come down and scored.
Well, Griffith took a chance on 4th down.
And the boot is up, and it is good.
The kick is good.
So I think it was Rob Gans, number 85, who added the extra point. And Griffith has a 7-0 lead. .209 to go, first quarter.
Unofficially a 67-yard scoring drive.
67 yards, and Hobart likewise. I mean, both these teams just moved the ball down the field.
On the point after.
2 strong offenses here.
Now this is going to be big for Hobart. They moved the ball tremendously on their opening series. Let's see if they can come back and answer that great drive by Griffith.
Well, had Hobart kept it on the ground, I think we might have seen a 7-7 ball game, or a little different story here. Well, I think you'll see an adjustment here. I mean, Hobart did a nice job with that running game.
Doug Bloom to the 25-yard line, and that's where the Brickies will start. Trailing 7-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, someone in the stands is blowing a whistle. You need to stop blowing that whistle. It's interfering with the officials. Give the stop to Elam. Blue on the return out across the 25, 26-yard line. First down and 10.
First down and 10, Hobart. Bullington comes wide left. They go slot left, split backs. Schragle in motion. He was shaken up. He's back in. He takes the handoff and tries the right side. Runs to the 30-yard line for a gain of 3. It'll be second down and 7.
That time Griffith went back to a 5-2 front. So I think maybe what we'll see is a lot of change up here.
Ratke on the bottom of that tackle.
Which makes sense. First down, expecting to run naturally and bring an extra lineman up on the line.
On the play. Second down and 6.
Griffith for years has been a 4-4 defense, and I noticed this year that they're a 4-3. So they've made some changes on their defense. They're in a 5-2 again.
Second down and 6. Fullback, and not much there as the Panther defense won the fight along the line of scrimmage. Gain of a couple. It'll be third down and 4.
Kingery was wide open on this side right here. If they would have given him the ball, we may see it this time.
37-yard line, third down and 4. 32-yard line.
It'll set up a third down and 4 as we run inside of 30 seconds for the first quarter. A 13-yard touchdown run by Matson. And Griffith has a 7-0 lead.
I think we're going to see a run to the right side here, Joe, to utilize that grass. Let's see if it is.
Off play action, Bigby's got his man. Bloom down the far side, gets a block, and he's gone. Had a great block on the far sideline. He's going to go all the way. No flags. And the Brickies are in the end zone tonight on a 68-yard pass from Bigby to Bloom for the touchdown. Well, so much for staying with that run, huh, Coach?
I was waiting for that. Well, that was, well, I'll tell you what, in their attack, they've got a nice passing attack. And it looks like I don't know if the rain's let up. It's hard to tell from here. But, you know, Hobart's a balanced attack.
And Larry Bigby's really come on for them at quarterback.
Yes, he has.
One of the top passers in the area.
John Latinovich in to attempt the extra point. Eric Kennedy on the snap and
Latinovich is on to try to add the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is up, and the kick is good. We are tied at 7. 10 seconds left to go, first quarter. And the Brickies on a big play have tied it. Looked like that Griffith defense had him on a third down and 4 in a tough situation, and then they made a huge play, and Bloom with a great block on the far sideline, and he was gone.
Well, one of the hard things to do against any Hobart football team, Joe, is to defend, shut down their running game and equally try and stop their passing game. And it's been part of their success for years and years. You can't do both unless you're just a super football team, and Griffith is. But when you get so concerned about their running game, as you have to, they're wide open on play action passes. This is an offense they've been running for years and years and years over here.
Running it pretty well. They've had a little success.
I think so. Yeah. They've won a few here, didn't they?
Tied at 7. John Latinovich set to kick the ball back into play.
My point in saying that, though, Joe, is that while Griffith is a great team, they're very one-dimensional. And they do have a passing game. I saw them against Hammond Clark with Sherry throwing their little tight end pass off play action, and they were very effective with it. We still may see it tonight.
They've had a lot of big plays on that pass. In fact, yes. I think Mike Sherry is averaging around 25 yards a catch, which is unbelievable. And he's had a lot of catches. Latinovich with it on the tee at the 40. And Griffith to the 10. Cody outside the 20, near the 25-yard line. That's where the Panther offense will come back on the field. We may have a high-scoring seesaw affair tonight. It looks like both offenses have maybe an advantage out there in this Quagmire-like field early on.
Well, I think what you're going to see out of Griffith is what this offense is designed to do is ball control. You got a quick score out of Hobart, but I don't think you'll see that out of Griffith.
After the clock runs out, we're after 1. We're tied at 7. Griffith 7, Hobart 7. We'll be right back with more right after this on Channel 56.
The channel
Yard line, we're tied at 7. Radke on the options, keeping it. He's got it upfield to the 30, makes the pitch to Goody. He gets outside, and he's down the far sideline out of bounds at the 46. On a gain of 21, first down Griffith.
Looks like Griffith's made a decision to go 2 tight ends, too, to balance up that defensive front. And that was a wise decision. I don't know how long they'll stay with it, but they're back in it again here. This kind of weather, there's no need for a split end and wishbone. You're not fooling anybody.
It's like they're going hurry up as well.
Yeah. Well, he calls a lot of plays at the line, so they get up to the line, look at the defense, and then call the appropriate play. I think you need to keep your eye out on that belly play. You're going to see that second guy through a lot.
It has to be a great advantage when your quarterback is so schooled in the wishbone that he can call plays along the line of scrimmage.
Been going to camps for a long time. Helps to live with his dad, too.
Second man through again. There's an opening and another first down inside Hobart territory down to the 43-yard line.
It's a very lethal play in this offense, Joe, because you are so schooled in defending it to go against that fullback, and then they're faking the fullback, you bite on them, and they give it to that second guy. You notice another thing Griffith does, too. They take huge line splits.
Yeah,
look down here.
They look much bigger on this drive than maybe on the opening drive.
They spread you out, and that's what he's doing right here.
Matson has it. Matson stumbles down. He had a yardage in front of him. Stumbled down, though, due to the bad field down to the 35-yard line after a gain of about 7.
And that was a fake off of that belly play we just saw. This time they gave it to the fullback, and then they faked the second guy through. Very methodical. He's going to take his time, ball control offense, eat the clock up.
Radke ducks under center. Second man through Goody. Goody on his way into the secondary and is tackled down and slides down inside the Hobart 25 down near the 20-yard line.
Joe, in this wishbone offense, for people that don't understand too well, the advantage of having the third back in the backfield is when you give to that second man going through the hole, he has a lead blocker going through, and that's what you're experiencing here. You got 2 running backs coming through the hole after you fake to the fullback.
First down, Griffith. Hobart 20-yard line.
He's in a tight slot offense to the right.
Long count this time by Radke. Going to run option left side right into his man. He keeps it. He's inside the 20. He's taken down after a gain of about 4 down to the 16. I tell you what, it's going to be tough for those referees and linesmen to mark that ball because these guys are sliding for 2 and 3 yards when they're tackled.
Right.
Give him 4, second down and 6. Just outside the Hobart 15. 10:22 to go, first half. We're tied at 7. Second drive of the night for Griffith, and they have moved it effectively on both of their possessions. Goody again. Nice cut by Goody inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line where it'll be first down and goal.
Picked up by Mike McGee, first down Griffith.
It's just man-on-man right now, Coach, right?
Well, it's man-on-man, right, but again, in this particular play, you have a lead halfback that's going through the hole and blocking for the second back through.
And they've done an excellent job of switching sides now. They haven't been predictable. They've been going right and left, and we've got a Hobart timeout. Timeout, Hobart, 10:04 to go, first half. We'll take a timeout, and we're tied at 7. Griffith and Hobart on Channel 56.
The Channel 56 High School